Hello guys, so in this video I'm going to show you guys how to fix lag on your Gameloop. After applying this fix, you will see very vast difference and some consistently you'll get some good FPS, and yeah, it will also make you feel better than previous version of your all the gameplay on your previous version of the Gameloop. And of course guys, we are going to be replacing your Gameloop as well in this video. So guys, I'm just going to show you this step-by-step procedure so that you guys could understand everything what is going on. Okay, so the very first thing is that I want you guys to download this folder. Okay, and the next thing is that you guys wanted to uninstall Gameloop from your laptop or your computer. So to uninstall this completely, you need to do this. Okay, go to this PC, click on uninstall or change, and search the Gameloop, and you should uninstall this from here first. So I'm just going to uninstall this. You can see uninstall. You can report this if you wanted to. So I'm just going to uninstall this. Click on CU. So by clicking this is not completely uninstalled right now, and you can see it's been gone from the desktop. By the way, it's really fine. And the next thing is you guys wanted to delete those temporary file or temporary folder. Like wherever you guys you have installed the Gameloop, there will be the temp folder. So in case in this computer I have installed Gameloop on my C drive, so you need to delete this temp folder as well. So this includes your Pubg mobile contents and everything. So you just can delete this because we are going to install freshly. Okay, all of the game, it will be complete fresh and you'll feel complete difference, trust me guys. So next thing is that you also want to go to user and go to your name, and from here you want to go and find app data. So if you guys didn't find the app data folder, make sure to click on this view, make sure that the hidden item is checked. Okay, make sure this box is checked. If it is not checked, it will not. So go to app data, go to local, and from here you will find the 10%. Okay, you guys wanted to delete this as we have done that. And also you can go to the temp and you need to delete this all because we have just uninstalled the Gameloop. So we need to delete this everything from the temp folder as well, or you can access the temp folder from here as well, like %temp %. This is the same folder we have just deleted. Okay, and the next thing is you also wanted to delete the preface folder. All right, click and continue, and you guys should delete this all. So now after doing that, you need to go to Res Edit by hitting the run button. Windows plus R is run, and type here Res Edit and click on yes. So after opening the registry editor, you wanted to click on H key current user, expand this software folder from here. I have already done that. And after that you wanted to click this 10% and delete this folder. Now you guys have completely deleted the older version of the Gameloop, which is 4.1 I guess. So now we are going to install 7.1. Before you install the Gameloop of the 7.1, I want you guys to create the restore point because we are going to apply some extraordinary fixes as well. So that's why just create the restore point so that it will be safe for you and it will be easy to recover your computer if anything happens on your computer. And you guys, trust me, this will be not that bad as well, but in case if anything goes wrong, you can just recover it. You will get second chance like that. So let's create some recovery file. Type here recovery and click this recovery button. Now click on this configure system restore. So click on the C drive, click on configure. Now turn this on and give this a little bit. Maybe 2 GB is enough for you. Click on OK. And now you guys wanted to create Now you can name anything. I have named like a Pubg mobile recovery and click on create. So now you can see that we have created the restore point as well. So close this out, press on OK, close this everything. So guys, now we have to access this emulator fix. So you have downloaded, I hope so. Now open up your emulator fix folder. So first thing is that you guys wanted to install Pubg, okay? So guys, we also need to disable Windows Defender. If you don't disable Windows Defender, then it will be hard to install the game. So guys, to disable the Windows Defender or just turn off those antivirus, you need to open up your setting by pressing on Windows plus I button, and it will open up the setting. Go to update and security, and from here you guys want to go to Windows security, and from here you guys want to click on this virus and threat protection setting. Just click on that manage setting, and you need to turn off this all real time. Just click on yes, and do same thing for the tamper protection as well, and you guys are good to go. Now you can install Pubg. So guys, now we have to access this emulator fix. So you have downloaded, I hope so. Now open up your emulator fix folder. So after you go into this folder, you will see this all of this folder. So first thing is that you guys wanted to install Pubg, okay? But I want to warn some country people like from India or Pakistan. So if you are from this country, then you need to use VPN, which is I have given over this software trick. Okay, go to the software trick, you will see the VPN folder, and you can install VPN. This is a free VPN you can download from Google as well. So you can just install this on your computer. So basically you need to install VPN just to access the server of the Gameloop, because I think your country have some ban or restriction of the Pubg, so you need to use this. Okay, if you have some kind of downloading problem, then just use this VPN, connect to any server. It should be fine for you, and you can just download this completely free. So I am not from the India or Pakistan. Basically I'm from Nepal, so I don't need to use VPN or anything shit like that. So if you guys are from restricted country, then you need to use some kind of VPN to install Pubg. Okay, so go back now, and you need to open up the Pubg no lag installer. Okay, now you guys want to right click and run this as administrator. Click on yes, and click on this Chinese blue button. It's completely fine, don't freak out. This is the Chinese, but we can still change the language to English after installing this. So close this out, and we need to open up the Android emulator from here. Close this completely, just like that. Now you will get this file. This is just like a Tencent Gaming Buddy. Basically this is a Tencent Gaming Buddy. So let's open up the Tencent Gaming Buddy. Right click, run this as administrator, click on yes. And from here it will start to download the AOW engine. Here you can see over here on down part. So if in case it's not going through your process, you need to close this out and connect to VPN, and it should definitely work for you. So right now it's been installing for me. And you guys can see that we have just completely installed the AOW. Now you guys might be freaked out because this is all on Chinese. What the fuck is going on here? What the heck is happening? So you don't need to worry anything. You just need to close this everything here. Close this Tencent Buddy from. So now you need to open up the Res Edit just to change your Tencent Gaming Buddy language from Chinese to English, and open up your registry like last time and access the same folder. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this step by step so that you won't miss anything. So go on to the current user, HK current user, go to the software and find the Tencent folder and find the mobile gaming PC or mobile game PC. Click on this folder and you should see the user language on here. Okay, now double click this, bring this here, and you need to use small en and set this to United States US. Okay, now it will change your language. Click on OK. Close the registry. Refresh this out, and then once you open up the Tencent Gaming Buddy once again, it should change back to English, just as normal. As you guys can see, it's been changed to English. Now you need to download Pubg Mobile from here. Download the Pubg Mobile. You can see it's downloading. If somehow it's on 0% still, do the same process. Make sure to connect the VPN. You can use any VPN you want. I have just given you the Touch VPN. You can use any kind of VPN you have, okay? Just connect to any server that you want. It should download you completely fine. So I'm just going to pause this video and I will come back after it's been done. Alright guys, you can see that we have just installed the Pubg Mobile. Now it's opening the emulator right now. This will take some time, so just leave this, and you can see we have been opening the Pubg Mobile from here. And you can also see the turbo engine version right now is 7.1 beta, where you are using the previous version as a 4.1. that is the Gameloop, and this is the Tencent Gaming Buddy. It's not Gameloop. I repeat this is not a Gameloop. This is only the this logo is only the Gameloop, but this is Tencent Gaming Buddy, trust me. Alright guys, now it's been updating the configuration file. Now it will show you the game here, but you won't be able to log into this game because you need to install Twitter. Okay, if you have a Facebook, then it's just okay. You can just normally log in this, but if you guys are using Twitter, you need to download Twitter app. And sorry for the Google account user, you need to link to the any other social platform like Twitter or Facebook, or still you can use the email as well. So guys, if you are using the Google, then please link that account on Twitter or Facebook or the email. It will pop once you guys have logged in your any kind of Smurf account. Okay, so for me it's gonna be Twitter, so it's not gonna be working for me right now because I have not installed Twitter onto this game emulator. Okay, I need to install Twitter first because to log in my account I need to install Twitter. So press F9 here. It should show you the browser or anything like that. So you need to go to the browser and click over here and type here as Twitter APK. Okay, you need to install the Twitter APK from up to down. Okay, just click here and click on this latest version, and you guys wanted to download the Twitter from here, and it's that simple. Now you can see here your Twitter has been downloading. While it's been downloading, you can go to the setting, okay, from here, or you can still go setting from here as well. You can see your layout has been changed completely. This is using 7.1.2, which is Nougat. You can see here, this is a Nougat, you can see that. You can go back, click here. Now all you guys need to do is go to this build number, tap this for 7 times, and it will show you like you are now developer. Now go back and go to this developer option. Okay, we are just going to optimize your emulator right now. That's all. We are doing nothing at all. Go and scroll down and find the force GPU rendering. Okay, enable this, and also make sure to enable Forex and you need to enable this as well. And on the background process limit, make sure that it is set to at 4 processor. Okay, that's all. Now once you've done that, go back and go to the location. Make sure to turn this off the location because we don't want to get some data going on background. That's why. And you guys are ready to go. We have set up the, so we have optimized your emulator. So we have downloaded the tweeter as well. Now install this onto your emulator. Click and install. Now click and open. Log in your credential on Twitter by clicking here on login and just tap on login. Now once you guys have logged in your Twitter, now just click on not now because we have this disable the location. Now you can just go back and open up your Pubg mobile and you can try with Twitter login. Okay, so in case if you have seen like updating the Pubg over here, just cancel this out. Do not update. Okay, do not click on this update or anything because we have just downloaded the game, so you don't need to update anything. Okay, now you can log in your Twitter. Click and agree and it should redirect to Twitter. Scroll down and you will see this authorize app. So at the first initial try, it will say some kind of error, okay, or might not be. So if it's not showing some error, then it's really good for you, like as for me. So if you have some error, then just retry. It should work fine. Well, so this is how you should install the Tencent Gaming Buddy new, and you can play game in this. But we have not done yet. Okay, we are not completed yet because we have not optimized properly. So go to this setting and go to the graphics. Make sure to use the smooth. Make sure to choose this extreme. Set this on colorful. Disable the shadows and click on OK. Now your game should look better or run better. You can also show the FPS, and just like on the previous version of Gameloop. So now you can also see the FPS is giving me like 60s like that, but still we need to fix something here because we have not done yet. Okay, so close this game, click on yes, get back to this Gameloop and go to the setting, go to this engine and make sure that you guys have tried through smart mode. Okay, and if you have the NVIDIA graphics card like me, you need to use prioritize dedicated GPU. You need to check this. Okay, and also you need to use DirectX if you have NVIDIA good graphics card. If you have like 1050, you can use DirectX. Okay, or if you have like Intel SD, you can use OpenGL and it should work fine. So on memory, you need to give half of your memory. If you don't know what's your memory, you can just right click and click this task manager, go to this performance tab, and you can see the memory here. So I can give this as a 4 GB, which is 4096 MB. And the processor, you need to give half of your processor as well. Same goes here. So if you don't know how many cores do you have on your processor, you can go to the CPU, or you can go to the task manager and click on the CPU, full screen this, and you can see the core here. This part over here, it's 6. So I can give 4 core on this laptop, and you can increase your resolution as you prefer. So I'm just going to use the full resolution and lower the DPI. It will be fine for you, but if you want quality, then you can switch to maximum DPI. I'm just going, for this tutorial, I'm just going to use 480 or 320. It's fine for me. And go to the game setting and you wanted to choose 1080, or if you guys have the low-end gaming device, then you can use the 720p. So I have the mid-range, I can use 1080, and make sure the display quality is on smooth. If you want to unlock the SDR, you need to click on SD, okay? If you don't want it to use SDR, you can just click on smooth. The SDR, it will give you lag, so I don't recommend you guys to use SDR. Just use the smooth, it's going to be good for you. Click and save after that, and click on OK. And if it's showing to update, do not update. Close this directly. You need to close Gameloop completely. So I think now you don't need to use a VPN. So I'm just going to quit the VPN as well. After doing this everything, I need to show you some optimization of your computer as well. So go to this PC of your computer, right click here, go to properties, go to change setting, click on hardware, and click on advanced, click onto these settings, go to advanced, click on just change. So in your case, it should be set to the automatically. So if you have set this on to automatically, just uncheck this, click on this customize, and from here you need to start this initialize from 1024, and you can set your RAM, okay? If you have 8 GB, then you can just give 8 GB, or you can still double this like 14 GB as well. So it's all up to you. So I'm just going to give this at a 16,000 here. So I'm just going to give this as a 16,000 and click on set, click on OK. Now you need to restart your computer once you have done this. Click on apply, click on OK, click on OK, and you need to restart. You can see it's asking you to restart. So restart and come back, okay? So I'm just going to restart this later for this video. So close this everything, open up your run box once again, Windows plus R, and type here msconfig, and go to the boot and go to advanced. Make sure the number of processor you have choose maximum, okay? If you have 4, then you can choose 4. If you have 12, you can choose 12. This will let your computer know that you're booting up with full max processor, and click on OK. You don't need to check this, okay? You don't want to use maximum memory. Now click and apply. From the services, make sure to disable unnecessary bloatware services. You can disable those services. You can watch some YouTube tutorial on disabling the services of bloatware services. And after you have done that, you can go to startup and open up the task manager. Make sure everything is optimized as well here, okay? Disable the Discord, disable origin as well. I want to disable the origin. You can disable anything you wanted to, okay, that you don't want it to pop that up on your startup. And you have optimized your system boot and everything, your computer, okay? And the next thing here is that we need to access the Tencent registry key once again. So go to run, type here res edit, and from here you want to select this file, okay? From same from the H key current user, go to software, open up the Tencent, and you want to click on the mobile game PC, and let me expand this. So you can see the VM memory size in MB. If you have 8 GB of RAM, you need to choose this as 2000. If you have 4 GB of RAM, then you can use 1000. It's just okay. And close this registry. So now guys, after you've done that, you need to go and type here the graphics setting, and from here you guys want to browse, go to desktop. You want to access this file, okay? Right click here, and you want to click here on open file location, and it should open up directly the app market, and you want to add app market. So add this and click this on option, and then you need to click on high performance, okay, and click and save. So if you have the hardware accelerated GPU scheduling, then you can just turn this on. And this only show you if you have the Windows 10 version running on 2004, okay? So you can see I have the 2004 version here. So you can get this version just by updating your Windows, okay? Just upgrade or update your Windows 10 computer, and you should get the hardware accelerated GPU scheduling, and you can set this to high power. And next thing is that you guys want to go to NVIDIA control panel, and you want to go to manage 3D setting, and from there you want to select the program setting and select the emulator, which is this one here. It's Tensing So Yuju. It's like a Chinese shit, but you need to select appmarket.exe. okay, and from there you wanted to use this as the high performance. This is this, and you want to tweak out something here. The power management mode, you need to use this on maximum performance. You can still tweak this out on vertical sync, should be on off. So if you guys want to sharpen the image, then you can sharpen an image here, but I don't want it to use this. So gamma correction, it should be off, and also make sure this is off. And CUDA, use this, check on this, click on OK. And the low latency mode, okay, make sure this to ultra, set this to ultra. And maximum frame rate, you need to turn this off, or you can still use this global setting. And in OpenGL rendering, use this GeForce 1050 Ti or anything graphics card you are using. And the texture filtering, you should use this as a high performance. And everything is fine after that. So you can just click and apply, and that should be good to go. Close this control panel, right click onto your Tencent Gaming Buddy, go to properties, go to your compatibility, and disable this full screen optimization, and also click on this change high DPI setting, and click on this override high DPI setting, okay, and click on OK, and click and apply, and that should be good to go. Now you guys want to access the emulator fix, so we wanted to use registry optimization as well for this time. So open up the registry optimization fixes folder. So you can revert if anything goes wrong, you can still revert from here, okay. You can read this note. So now we're just going to disable DVR, and also we are going to fix the full screen, and we are also going to optimize the game. So you want to double click on the disable DVR one, click in yes, click in yes, click in OK. Same thing goes here, click in yes, and click in OK. Now on the full screen, click in yes, click in OK. And the game optimization as well, click in yes, click in OK. Now with this two file, you need to choose one, okay. If you have the low to mid range computer, then you should use the low to mid range registry, and if you have the mid to high range computer, then you should use mid to high range. So you can basically use the low to mid range if you wanted to have some performance, so I recommend you use this one. Or if you have the high end computer, then you can still use this one. And also please keep in mind that this registry, it will work on every game that you play, like even this will work on Apex Legends, PUBG PC, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or anything game that you're playing, it should be working on that as well. So I'm just going to use the low to mid optimization, double clicking, clicking yes, clicking yes, clicking OK. There we go. So we have done registry optimization. After doing that, you want to access the ultimate performance by clicking this power plan. You will get the command line. You just need to copy this, open up your CMD, and make sure to run this as administrator. Click on yes, and paste this out. And you want to click on enter, and it will create the ultimate performance power plan to your computer. So now you guys can go to power plan and go to the power option, and you can choose ultimate performance, okay. If you don't have the ultimate performance, you can just choose that, and you can close this out. Now you have enabled the ultimate performance as well. Now after done that, you need to install some software tweaks So these are some software tweaks. So we are going to install everything here, like the jet clean for cleaning all the stuff, clutter or junk files, okay? And the RTS server, it is for the scanline or vertical syncs. And the quick CPU is just to boost your computer CPU on max limit. And the process lasso setup to just disable those affinity setup on your emulator. So we're gonna install everything here. So let's start with RDSS. Clicking OK. Click in accept, click in install, and also install this everything like quick setup or quick CPU. Click in next, accept, click next, install, finish, and also install the process lasso. So this one is a paid software, but this run with like a free trial and it will work really great. Click and install. And click on finish, and also install the jet clean. So now we have installed everything here. So sorry guys, I need to delete the priority fix because it's not working right now. So we can use this one instead. So cut this out and paste. You can paste this on your desktop. So we currently installed the 4 software, which is quick CPU, process lasso, jet clean, and Riva tunner. So we're gonna start this with jet clean. Of course, we need to clean your PC if you want to run your PC as charm. So scan this, and also I'm going to show you some feature of this software. So now we have cleaned our computer. Now we go to tool, and you can use this registry defrag and click on analyze. And after you've done this, your computer, when you restart your computer, then it will repair the structural error and your speed of your PC. So next thing here is the internet booster, which might help you your game by decreasing those lag and ping issue. Just scan this and it will optimize. Click on optimize, boom. There we go. And last thing here is the performance booster. You can click here as a booster, and it will generate you the jet clean booster or jet booster, and it will work just like the so this booster just work as stopping some services from your services tab. So just click and boost, and there you go. Now you can restore if you wanted to. This should be running over here. You can close this all. Now let's go ahead and open up the Tencent Gaming Buddy. And go to My Games and open up your Pubg, or click and play. You can also see those anti-cheat protection has been changed to 10 protect from anti-Gameloop. Now, as you guys are opening this game, you need to open up the rivatunner as well. So if you guys have the low-end PC, then I don't recommend you guys to use the rivatunner. If you have the high-end PC with graphics card, then it is really important that you guys need to use rivatunner. So rivatunner will be over here. You can just search here because you have this installed at that. So let's open up the rivatunner. So after you have opened the rivatunner, you should see rivatunner over here. It should be just look like this, okay? And click on show on statistics, and it will show FPS on here. You can see that. And you need to set the scanline sync to 130 over here, and click on enter or press an enter. And this is the frame limit, so I don't recommend you use this because we only have the 60k game, or 60. The Pubg Mobile, it's been kept on 60 frames per second, so you can't access more than that. Now you can see we have changed the graphics as well. It's really running smooth. And let's use the process lasso once. So if you use the task manager, and if you try to change this priority to high, it should get you to denied. Okay, it should pop you like a denied. You can't do this, you can't do this shit. You can't even set the affinity. You can see it's using every shade of your CPU, and we don't want it to use that all CPU because you don't even need it. So guys, what you want to do is full screen this and right click on this Android emulator. Find this. If you don't have, you need to find this. So on CPU affinity, click always. Make sure to uncheck this CPU 0. So by doing that, this will put less pressure on CPU 0, okay? And it will make your PC run on background good way. And the priority class, you need to set this as high. Also set this always high. There you go. So we have done good thing with this process lasso. Now you can close the process lasso. So now the next thing here is the quick CPU. Open this up, click on yes. So with this thing, you need to increase this turbo boost index to 100 and the frequency scaling to 100. Click on apply. And you can see your system power plan is choosing the balance. So we're going to use ultimate performance. So alright guys, so we are going to be testing some training mode, and you can see we have already the good FPS here. Like we are having 59 FPS to 58. Sometimes it fluctuates, it doesn't matter at all. So this is the bullet test, okay, and scoping. When you try to open scope, you will get lag, so there is no lag at all, like, as you guys can see here. You can try with different scope, like 8 times as well. So I'm just going to switch to 8 times here. So there is no any kind of lag stuff or any stutter. So let's try to view with some different angle, like far renders. There is no any kind of rendering glitches with the simulator. So you can pretty much see this is working perfectly fine. And let's test out some nading as well, so that you guys will be confirmed there is no lag at all. Let's try with some nades and molly smokes. You know what I mean, right? Trying some nades. Sometimes you will get lag when you try to nade. You see, there is no any kind of frame drop when you nade or molly or smoke. Let's smoke it then. I'm just going to build some smoke wall. You can already see there is no any kind of FPS drop, even if I move so crazy fast. What about this one? So you can see no any kind of differences in here. Well, you can already see there is no any kind of lag, so we can also move to the TDM, and I will show you everything. So we are in the arena mode here, or the TDM, and I'm just going to mute them because I don't like it. And you can see the FPS, so pay attention to the FPS, there is no lag. You can even see it's giving me 60 all the time. So I'm just going to text here and show you the FPS, not to kill or do anything shit. So you can see there is no lag as I have played here. Just pay attention to the FPS counter on left side. It's fluctuating between 57 and 60, by the way, on this team deathmatch. Alright guys, so this is all the game, okay, and you can see those FPS is really good by far, as you can compare with the previous version of the Gameloop. This is pretty much good far as I have noticed and experienced. So you don't need to, when you play, you will not die with lag, I promise you that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like this video and it was helpful for you to fix those issue, lag, stutter, anything you want to call that. So yeah guys, if you guys like this video, then drop some 20 like. So drop the 20 like to this video if you like this video, and if you guys have any questions, then please leave down on my comment. So subscribe if you guys are new to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next time. Peace.